You know, I've been calling myself the goddamn lizard man for a while now, and I haven't really been using that thing of an avatar for that title. So, for this video and probably future videos, if I so wish to, or if you guys like it, whatever the hell comes first, I think a little change in order. So, wha-bam! Now that we have all that out of the way, I guess it's about time to start this Q&A. So, let's get going. Alright, starting off is favorite comic book villain. I'd have to say the Joker. Favorite movie. As far as favorites go, and listening from the top of my head, I'd have to say the original Star Wars trilogy. Spaceballs, of course, Blazing Saddles, Citizen Kane, Watchmen, Spider-Man 2, and Spirited Away, Summer Wars, Fantasia, Beauty and the Beast. I should make a top 10 list sometime. Anyway, favorite video game, the Ratchet and Clank series, Kingdom Hearts, Pokemon, of course, and let's see, what else is there? Oh yeah, and the Halo series. And again, those are pretty much a few. Worst fan base, in my opinion. Kind of hard to say because, like, I don't want to be, like, stereotypical and say the Sonic fan base or the Twitards. Though, honestly, I think that in order to really, like, qualify for being the worst fan base ever, you pretty much have to be a fan of something, but you're a fan that does not take too lightly to anything or anyone that pretty much criticizes or has a different opinion on the thing that you're a fan of. That's a bit vague, but it's really hard to say because well, that's one quality that I think makes a shitty fan base. Though I think probably another one would have to be how fucking sick and disturbing they can be, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. Favorite comic book hero, probably Rorschach, because I really liked his dialogue and he was pretty much awesome in the book Watchmen. And here we go. Favorite kind of commentaries. I think my favorite kind of commentaries are pretty much ones that, while they are entertaining, like, you can actually, like, know what their points are. I mean, yeah, like, they are funny, they're entertaining, but when you're watching, when you're listening to them speak, you pretty much feel like you're getting smart or you're being informed, and it's good. Like, it feels good to have that sort of stimulant. It's like, that's pretty much how I feel like makes a good commentary. It's not just entertaining, but you pretty much know that the guy knows his shit. Worst color? The one that doesn't print. That is the worst color! Why is it so easy to make someone rage online? It actually works like this. Now, in society, we tend to have these sort of morals or filters that pretty much dictates on how we act and who we are. Well, pretty much determines of... There are certain filters that we have when we are in society. and pretty much this determines on how we act. Now when we go online, we tend to remove these filters so we can pretty much say whatever the hell we want to say. However, that also means that some other people can also be a bit more defenseless, like with their emotions, or tend to loosen their control over their emotions when they're online. And when someone who isn't controlling their emotions meets someone who isn't really monitoring how they are acting online, well, then you have a total shitstorm. So, pretty much in a nutshell, the reason why is because the person that's raging pretty much had their guard down against someone who was pretty much not thinking with like what they were saying, because they felt there was a need for any reason for them to have a filter. And I hope to God that made sense to you. How did you come up with Nigel Covington's voice? Or is that someone you know doing it? That was Loudon. And I pretty much suggest just asking him how he did. Next one. Who is the biggest lowest cow you have ever seen on YouTube? I think it would either have to be Sailor Moon Red 1 or Rise of Tayoshire. Though, and this is pretty much based on their recent activity on YouTube. Though, in a way, I have to say that Rise of Tayoshire is the bigger lolz cow, though I more of say idiot, but I think you get the idea. Next. If you can make a video game, what kind of game will it be and what will the story be about? I'm thinking something like a platform RPG. I pretty much do have this like sort of idea in my head, and it pretty much has like sort of themes of like responsibility and identity. Like, it pretty much has some pretty deep shit, and reason why I'm not going into more detail is because, well, the idea is mine and I'm a bit paranoid about it. Favorite food. Favorite food. Oh. Anyway. Let's see. Steak, pizza, cake, chocolate, bacon. We're going to be here all day, you know. Do you play Yu-Gi-Oh? And if so, what kind of deck do you play? Yeah, I do play Yu-Gi-Oh! And as for what sort of deck, I've sort of been experimenting with Dragoonies and Dark Worlds, but I'm hoping to make a really good one. You know too fucking much. If you were in a weapons fight, what kind of weapon will you use? No guns. Sword of any kind, or maybe a lightsaber. Whoever will kill them faster. Pirates, robots, or ninjas? Dinosaurs. Favorite anime? Let's see. I like the Gray Man. Digimon, definitely. Let's see. There's also Gurren Lagann I got a kick out of. Blast Ray I also enjoyed. Black Cat also had a bit of enjoyment. Cowboy Bebop, of course. The Full Metal Alchemist series. Soul Eater's also good. Shit. I'm gonna need to make a list for that as well. What do you think of my videos and my channel in general? It's alright. Like, the car reviews thing is an interesting concept. Though I think probably like looking at the different playstyles and different series could also like help expand it. Like, though then again that would be more of like a how to play thing, but like individual car reviews, it's different. A while back, you and I did co-op commentary together. How well do you think it turned out overall? I think it turned out pretty well. I mean, it's probably one of the better co-ops out there. Like, to my knowledge, like, so far. Though, I do think that we could have gone out, like, a lot sooner. Because, like, again, I apologize, Danny. Because a lot of crap was going on in real life. Like, I was like planning on moving to a new like apartment, and a lot of stuff was getting in the way. Though I'm finally glad that we finally got out, and like I'm really glad with how it turned out. Like some of the jokes were like I thought worked pretty well, and it just worked out great. I'm just really glad that it turned out that well, and really it was great working with you. Like, I really appreciate it. If a genie offered you 3 wishes, what exactly would you wish for? Let's see. 1, to be able to get together with anyone on Skype that I know and meet them in person, because that would be pretty awesome. Like, I'd be able to meet a lot of my friends. So that's 1. 2, absolute world domination. Yes. And 3, I guess I could wish for more wishes, sort of. Or maybe superpowers, money, women. Let's move on from this dead silence. Waffles or pancakes? Pancakes. If you could meet any cartoon character, who would you want to meet and why? Let's see. I'd probably say maybe Black Mage from 8-Bit Deer or Richard from Looking for Group. Just so we can destroy shit. Yeah, that'd be awesome. You didn't hear that. Moving on. Have you ever considered doing a dramatic reading of the Maradonia saga? The thought has crossed my mind here and there, though honestly I'm kind of nervous about doing it because I really don't want to give Gloria Tesh any of my money because I sort of need it, and I don't want to fund her shit. So maybe, but only if, like, you know, I can read it for free. What internet meme are you tired of seeing all the time? I think probably card games on motorcycles, because like when you hear it at like conventions over and over again, it sort of does get a bit annoying. Like, I'm sorry, but it sort of does, as well as the over 9,000 meme, but I haven't really been seeing that. I wonder how many Yu-Gi-Oh fans I pissed off. Last question. What is the airspeed velocity of a swallow? What do you mean? African or European?
American.
What? Why am I still anonymous on Formspring? Because I just love to torture you. What are your current thoughts on the commentary community? We're sort of in the share, but then again, we kind of always were. Like, there are some good points, but for the most part, it's kind of shit. Any plans for future videos? You did not see my update, did you? But yeah, as I said before, I really do want to start like one of the Let's Plays, or I might do like my own animations or something, but who really knows, like, if I get the time to or the chance to, or if I really give a fuck, then yeah, I'll do whatever the fuck I really want to do with those. I'm rambling again, aren't I? Pickle? No! What is your opinion of your face sexier than yours? What is your opinion? What is your opinion of ugh-ing? It's ugh. Why the heck do I like Deadpool? It's pretty much like the sort of like humor that's written from it. It's like that sort of like psychotic, twisted, dark sense of humor that like I pretty much do like. It's one of the reasons why, sort of like one of the same reasons why I like shows like the humor in Zim, like Invader Zim, or maybe Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Yeah, I like that show. And also, of course, Black Mage and Richard. What inspired you to join the commentary community? I started commentaries back in November of 2010. It was when Joshua was starting to, well, make himself known. And I was actually going to join a lot sooner, or rather start making commentaries around the spring-summer time, but some things were going on again, like with school and moving. Like, it's been a bit hectic on my end. But as for like people that were inspirations, I'd have to say, like, at the time it was mostly people like Rashutsu, Transformers Fan Co., Wave, and I believe also Super Sonic 407 at one point. And that's all I can really think of that's like really inspired me at that time. Favorite rock album? It's pretty much a tie between Back in Black and what was the other? Oh yeah, Within a Mile of Home by Flogging Molly, as well as Whiskey on a Sunday. Why are people so ugh? Because they are ugh. Favorite commentators? I sort of answer that, but or did I? Well, anyway, favorite commentators, and this is favorite commentators that are currently active. Daniel Locks, Youngblood Fantasy, Savage Broadcast, Madison Skull, SDM Anonymous, and Tiger Strike, and that's pretty much all I got on my head right now. Worst memory? August 2009. That's all I'm gonna say. Favorite fast food restaurant? Either Wendy's or Burger King. Wendy's because their burgers are actually pretty fucking good. And Burger King because, well, same as Wendy's, but they have ices. Oh god, yes. Is the world a special place? Yup. Are you going to drink on your birthday? As of the recording of this, it's past my birthday, and unfortunately, no, I had class that day, as well as the day following. So I couldn't drink yet, because of school. I am going to drink still, but just not right now. What game systems do I have? I mean, currently I have a PS2 Slim, Xbox 360, the first model of the Nintendo DS, and most recently a Nintendo 3DS. What is the meaning of life? The life of Brian? Who would win in a fight, Yoda or Wolverine? Yoda. Do you believe that we will live to see a flying car? Yeah, most likely. What would you do with a flying car? Well, I'll be old at the time, so... drive? Can I ride shotgun? Hell yeah! Do you think we can stop for some ice cream? Hell yeah! Why is Youngblood so ugh his face? Because ugh your face! Why did that sound a bit too douchey? Anyways. What is your favorite genre of music? One that I really like is mostly rock music, like anything involving rock. What's your favorite band, artist from that genre? Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna go with Floggin' Molly. What's your favorite movie made within the past 5 years? Let's see, there's The Dark Knight, the Iron Man films, Thor, Rango, Toy Story 3, Wall-E. Okay, you know what? Pretty much any good summer movie that came out in 2008, because I kind of think that was one of the best years for summer films. What is the answer to this question? 42. If you answer this question randomly, what is the percent chance of getting it correct? 58. Seriously, why did people sub to me when I had no videos up yet? Well, let's see. 1, you had friends and subscribers on your previous account, and when you posted your new account in your Skype mood message, we noticed it and we subbed to it. And that is why the world is a special place. Given the opportunity, what time period would you like to visit anywhere in the world? I'd have to say that it would have to be a period and place and time where I can pull a few strings so that a few odds can fall into my favor. I leave that up to your imagination. Maybe ancient Greece, or Egypt, or Rome. Or maybe even I can stop World War II. I can kill Hitler. I can do anything! Next questions. If you could choose only one game to play for the rest of your life, which would it be? Pokemon. Have you played Streets of Rage 2? If so, what's your favorite stage and stage song? I have not played Streets of Rage 2 yet. I have seen Streets of Tay. I blowed up your house in Minecraft. You mad? I will destroy you. What do you think about the Avengers movie? It's going to be fucking awesome. Is it too late to wish you a happy birthday? At the time you posted this, it was my birthday, and it's not too late, so you're on time. Kind of. PSP or PS Vita? At this time, I'm going to have to say PSP because not that many games are out in the Vita that I know of are really anything that I can be interested in. Deadpool versus Deathstroke. Who will win? Deadpool. Duh! TOG Reviews has the Professor thing going for him. Death Crick has Black Lady. So what traits makes you different from other commentators on this site? Bitch, I'm the goddamn Lizard Man. Haven't you been paying attention? Do you think the planet is experiencing man-made global warming or natural global warming as of now? We are not suffering global warming of any kind. We are under attack of man-bear pigs. I'm being serial! But in all seriousness, yeah, global warming is a pretty huge issue. And regardless of whether or not it's natural or man-made, we do need to take care of our own environment. Can I have your hat? No! Kins or puppies? Kins. Puppies. Kins. Puppies. Kins. Puppies.
Insert Ziggy Boogie Duke here.
His eyes, they closed, and his last breath spoke. He had seen all to be seen. A life once full, now an empty vase, with the blossoms on his early grave. Walk away.